If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 58 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 15. Today, after yesterday's transfer targets video, it's time to actually go out and try and pick some of these players up. We are, of course, trying to utilise the amount of money that we have right now just to boost the squad's numbers, primarily with free agents if we possibly can, so that we actually have players that are our own, as opposed to having to rely so heavily on loan signings year in, year out, which is what we've had to do for Season 1 and Season 2. But we have, of course, got back-to-back promotions and are now trying to massively strengthen in this first summer transfer window before the championship season. We're looking effectively for players in all positions: in goal, left back, right back, centre back, left mid, right mid, centre mid, and up top as well. As you can see, I am still going to be trying to get some loan players in. Most notably here, the biggest one that I'm actually going to go out for, and the most recognisable name of the load of players that I'm going to go out for, is James Wilson, the Manchester United youngster. Obviously been flourishing in real life, getting a few first team performances in for Manchester United up there at Old Trafford, and now hopefully he'll be able to do the same for us down at the Abbey Stadium. We're also looking at a winger from Aston Villa on loan, and also a permanent signing of Christian Pernilla here, a winger who is a free agent. A lot of these free agent guys, I'm starting off with quite low contract offers. Obviously, I only have a limited budget, so I have to make sure that I manage my funds appropriately. And unfortunately, a lot of these free agents, despite the fact that they've been out of a club for over 12 months, a lot of these players are the same players we went after last summer transfer window, and they still, despite not having a job for 12 months, are very, very stubborn when it comes to contract negotiation, unfortunately. So we're probably going to have to pay almost as much as £6,000 to £7,000 a week for absolutely everyone, which is disappointing considering we can get great loan signings like Jordan Graham here for just £4,000 a week. And as you can see, Christian Pernilla is only 4k. I think the centre-back Salah Soliman is also only £4,000 a week. Yes, he is, 4,000. But I'm trying to get him a little bit cheaper if I can, obviously. £500-600 saved on each player could, over the course of a handful of players, actually give us enough funds to get an extra body into the club. Still rejecting offers for Kwesi Appiah, though, obviously. He gets so many offers in every single transfer window, and I just blanket reject them. But it is interesting to see where all of the offers come from, which is why I don't select the reject all offers tab, so that we can see who wants him and what sort of level think that he'd be good enough for their club. We have had offers from championship clubs previously, so he's going to be playing against some of the clubs that want him in their side in this season. But we're looking at Francisco Signorelli here as well. As you can see, a centre mid, actually a very capable centre mid with extremely good passing stats, as you will have seen in the transfer targets video yesterday. And if we can bring him in, you'll see him in tomorrow's what do we call it? Squad report. There we go. Absolute brain blank. But yeah, if anyone that we do bring in, such as Salah Soliman, as you can see there, will be included in the squad report that we have on Monday, because we do a squad report every Monday on Career Mode. Looking at Andy Morozo as well, offering him £6,400 a week as opposed to the £7,000 that he's asking for. It's only £600 difference, but we'll have to wait and see if he accepts it. We are moving on some of the players we have currently, if we possibly can, to replace them with better players, better free agents. So Tom Champion looks like he's going to be going to Walsall, who incidentally we are managing right now on Football Manager, so nice to see him go to at least a club that we're familiar with. And as you saw, we had now moved him on, and £100,000 goes into the transfer budget, all goes into the wage budget, which gives us an extra little £3,000 or £4,000 boost, I think it was, which should be enough to help bring in an extra couple of players. As you can see, Andy Morozo, we're still trying to get him to sign the contract. Eventually, I think I offer him 6.7 here, and fingers crossed he will accept. That's only 300 less than what he's asking for. But they are very stubborn, these free agents, and again, probably could have added that to as a feature for the hashtag Change Career Mode video that went up yesterday, which went down incredibly well. Thank you so much for all of the support on that video. You guys are absolute heroes. And in fact, Andy Morozo did accept the just over £6,500 contract offer, so he is coming into the club. And as you can see, we've had an offer for Jenkins Chikoe, our scout future star, 4.6 million from PSG. It's a lot of money, a big sum that could really do a lot of good at this club. But as you can see in the top right, his market value is between 8 and 13 according to the board, and he's going to be instrumental in our team this year, so he's definitely not going anywhere, at least for this season, maybe even not for next season either. We'll have to wait and see how we get on in the Championship, but as you can see, we've got the numbers in now. We definitely got the strength in depth. Now it's just a case of replacing those players that aren't necessarily of good enough quality and just replacing them like for players that are better than they are in that specific position. In tomorrow's episode, we'll get some friendly action underway. We'll have the 2 games. First one there is at home. I believe the second one is away. So we'll have some transfer action as well, of course, getting our way all the way up to the 3rd friendly. And then in Wednesday's episode, we'll have the the 3rd friendly rather, and then the game against Reading in the Capital One Cup. And then on Friday's episode, we'll be into the Championship, and our first game of the Championship is against Leeds United. So it's definitely a big welcome to the league. But that is going to bring today's episode to a close, guys. It's only a bit of a short one, but like I say, trying to sort out some of these, free agent deals if I possibly can, and it's a case of money management right now, as it has been throughout the entirety of this series. This is actually the most amount of money we've ever had to play with, so I'm trying to spend it wisely. If there's anyone else you think I should have a look at, then of course feel free to leave me names in the comment section down below, but do bear in mind, I cannot afford to pay more than £5,000, £6,000 or £7,000 a week for each individual player. So if you link me players like Zelalem who have £25,000 a week wages, I definitely will not be able to bring players like that in, but I'll, of course, have a look at all of the suggestions that you offer, and we'll take it from there. But that is going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days, whether it be this series, the My Player series, the Liverpool Career Mode series, or the Football Manager Career Mode series, or Football Manager series, which is, I guess, kind of a career mode. But, of course, feel free to check the links in the description to my Twitch, to my Twitter, to my Instagram, to my Facebook, and I will see you next time.